Hey y'all, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Today's episode is a very momentous episode. Today we are finally finishing this section of the factory. We're going to be setting up the final 2 or 3 production chains to make our basic construction materials. And then we can start work on some of the larger projects off to the sides here. In fact, I think the next thing I'll do is going to have to do with oil refining. Refining? It's going to have to do with refining all of the oil that I'm bringing in on the train below this one, so that we can have more smokestacks off to the side or something. I don't know. We'll see. But today, what we need to do is we need to set up 2 floors of this building. The first one will be making tier 3 and 4 belts, or belt materials, so that we can have that finally done. It's going to be 12 constructors making steel pipes, 7 making steel beams, which are just going to go straight to storage, so I'll have 70 per minute on steel beams. Don't really know why I'm making so much, but in order to make it all work out evenly, I had to do that, because the 12 constructors making steel pipes are going into 5 assemblers making encased industrial beams, because they take 36 per minute. It's ridiculous. So what we need to do is we need to start setting up the constructors. We're just going to jump right into this. So those are the 7 that will be making the steel beams. And then we're going to come a couple rows in front, and we're going to start, a couple rows meaning here. I need to have 2 foundations in between each, so that I can have my power poles set up and have plenty of room for the belts underneath. It's just the way I've got things set up. So now we're going to do 1, and there's the 12 that'll be making the steel pipes. And all of those steel pipes will get funneled over here into 5 assemblers. This is actually going very fast. All my last few projects have been super intense and taken a lot of setup. But this one's going nice and quick. We've got all of our buildings built. Now I just gotta put in all the stuff and get rid of all the foundations where I'm running the belts and everything and make it look pretty, and this floor will be done. I just realized a somewhat sizable flaw in my system. There's one other building material that I realized I should probably store that I don't currently have a plan for. And that is what these are going to be making. Steel pipes. So I think I need to figure that out before I turn this whole thing on, because I think I want to increase this to like 14. Have 6 of them going to those, and then have 2 of them headed downstairs to be stored, and change this up to only 6 of these. I think that'll work out, but it's a little ridiculous, the amount of, or the level of just misplay here. I can't think of a better word for it at the moment, but just the level of like oversight that I totally missed. Like, I need to store steel pipes as well as all the rest of these things, because I use steel pipes quite a lot in construction, especially for like trains, because the tracks take steel beams and steel pipes. How did I not remember that? I may be able to scooch this over one. Let's see. Can I build another one of these? Not really. What is it encroaching? Oh, that thing. This is going to take some doing, but I'll figure it out, and I'll get that stored. I'll just go rearrange the floor real quick, and I'll be right back. Well, it took some doing and some rearranging all over the place, and I rebuilt this 3 times to get it right. But now everything is where I need it to be. It's all hooked up to power. All the items are selected. I just gotta make it look pretty and get all the belts and stuff in place, like I said I was going to a little while ago. But I had to redo everything, so that's what we're doing now. So let's get to it. Alrighty, everything is finally hooked up. All the belts and everything are hooked to the machines. Everything is where I want it. I've prettied the place up with catwalks everywhere. It looks awesome, by the way. Oh crap, I missed this step. There's nothing coming out of these. Okay, hang on. Okay, now everything's hooked up. Or one more. Hang on. There we go. Now I've got all the machines hooked up. My goodness, I just kept forgetting lifts here and there. Oh, that was terrible. So the last thing I need to do to get this whole machine up and running is hook up the steel. We just go like that, and boom. The steel starts flowing into the various machines. And wait, what? Oh, these are going that way. Never mind. So the steel starts flowing into the various machines, and we give it a moment, and everything will be running. I even went over here. Let me get over here real quick. I even went over here and set up these lines to carry the steel pipes, steel beams, and encased industrial beams out of here. Although it's going to be, I think, encased industrial or steel beams on this outer one, steel pipes on the middle one, and encased industrial beams on the inner one. And then I'll go in here and I'll sort it all out. This middle line here is going to be for the alclad aluminum sheets, and I've got to get all that to its respective storage areas. So I think I need to change the autosave frequency. It's saving way too much. But as we move down the line, we can see things are happening. And I believe I have enough steel for all of this. Because I'm needing... what is that? Okay, I double checked the math. I need 375. And I'm making, I think, 390 down here. Yeah, I'm making 390 steel here. So, that is just what I needed. I technically have enough to be able to do one more steel pipe constructor, but I'm not going to. This floor is already very full. I could easily fit it amongst these assemblers, but I'm not going to. But these assemblers are making me my encased industrial beams, and look at that! Stuff's flowing. Oh, so the encased industrial beams are on the outside. Okay, that works. But we've got items moving. That's what I wanted. Now, let's build the next floor and let's get the aluminum done. I want to get both of these done in this episode. Holy crap, that gets close. He is right there. But he clears it. That's the important part. So I built the next floor, and then I decided I wanted to go a little bit further. So I made sure that the flying dude over there would not hit it, and I built a roof. It's a nice, gently sloped roof all across the whole thing. It actually looks really good. I don't know if I should keep the color of my base this dull gray for everything, but I mean, honestly, it's a very good stark contrast from the green that is around me. Like, green means nature, untouched. Gray means man-made and just disgusting. It's like, I took my wife out to San Francisco a few years back, and she's used to living in Arkansas, where there's a lot of green. But out in San Francisco, we crested a hill, and there was no green. It was all gray. And it just showed the difference between city living and nature living. And God, he just barely clears that, but he does. It's so cool. Anyway, so I'm not going to finish the walls. I'm going to do all that off camera. But up on this floor, I'm going to build as many assemblers as I need to make all of the alclad aluminum sheets that I need. But I need to know how many that's going to be. Because I'm making, currently, 180 aluminum. 180 aluminum ingots per minute. So, let's get up here. Oh, and I gotta make, like, walking access to get up here, because in case, like, somebody joins that doesn't have a jetpack, I don't understand why they wouldn't. But it's still a pain in the butt to get up here by jetpack and get up here. Ah, there we go. See, there's the roof. Looks really good. But anyway, so we need to see what the alclad aluminum sheets take. Is there an alternate? No, of course there's not. But anyway, alclad aluminum sheets, they take 15 per minute. So I need to build 12 of these things to handle all of that aluminum. And I'm only going to be using 120 copper? I feel like 300 some odd coming up to this floor. Oh well. There's plenty of copper around. If I need more, I'll just get more. So let's set up, I guess, 2 rows of 6 in here, and we will have our alclad aluminum sheets. This is going to be the most empty floor of all of them in this building. It's going to be insane. But let's figure it out. Alright, well, all the machines are hooked up. Power is connected. They're all set up to make the alclad aluminum sheets. And now all I need to do is come down here and connect these two. I'm going to do... Wait a minute. Can't afford. Oh, crap. Go figure. I connect up the aluminum there, and the copper there, and... Hello? Aluminum ingot and copper ingots. Right? Oh. I keep making this mistake. This is just like the episode that I forget the belts or the lifts. Okay, so now we're making some alclad aluminum sheets. Oh, finally. Finally. I'm making like 150 a minute. Oh, it's ridiculous, but I'm going to be using these a lot, so it's all good. So, with that out of the way, once again, this episode has taken me like 5 hours. This whole thing. It's ridiculous. So, we're going to call the episode here. I'm going to take care of all the aesthetics in between episodes, and then starting next time, we will be working on one of the larger projects. I just haven't decided which one yet. So, if you liked what you saw, please hit that like button, subscribe to see more, and y'all come back now.